Okay. With 10-8. The number is 180. The letter is G. My name is Mig. We are playing Petronia. I took the week off for the holidays, so I might be playing slightly different games than I might have otherwise played. This game is an educational game. We love educational games. It's from the Natural Resource Governance Institute. I am pretty sure if you're watching this on a 1080p screen right now on YouTube, this looks like the blah 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 garby garb stuff, because that's really tiny on my screen, and I got a really big screen. So, for fair warning, this is actually a web page. Not that web page. Good lord. This is actually a web page. Hello, web page. Wonderful. It's a web game. I learned about it from an economics news magazine, because I'm fun like that, you know. I'm great at parties. Anyway, we have a mission. We have 3 other missions. They're locked. We've got a tab up over here. It's got a glossary. Can you see glossary? Oh my god. It's got a glossary, all sorts of things we can learn about things. Absorptive capacity, for instance, right? The ability of the government or the economy to transform, i.e. absorb additional money, e.g. revenues or investments, into tangible goods and services without causing inflation or wasteful spending. It depends on availability of skilled workers and suppliers in the economy, as well as government competency. Okay. We got a jazz band in the background. There's no volume control on this game. There is on and off. Oh my god. So I've actually turned down the gain in OBS significantly, because this is really loud. At least in my ears. The gain in OBS is not the volume that I hear. Hopefully this is not too terribly loud. When I'm looking at my levels, it looks like it's kind of loud, but it's not super loud. Hopefully it gets a little better. Anyway, we've also got a briefcase. It's got PDFs. It's got all sorts of Orange Team tricks to try to break into our account. But for now, we're just going to look at Mission 1, and we're going to continue the mission. I looked at it just really quick because there wasn't any jazz music playing, so I went into the mission. And then it gets quiet. And then I declined the mission. And then I got the hip jazz, you know? Anyway, let's go play the mission. Yay, I love web games. So, before the oil starts flowing just off the coast of the Republic of Petronia, one of the largest oil discoveries in a generation has been made. Petronia's future depends on the decisions made by government officials over the coming months and years. Following blah with blah, there's some politics, there's some stuff. There's populists, there's peoples, and you've been invited to meet with top officials as an advisor to provide guidance on how best to manage the valuable resources. Okay, so first thing we learn is that probably nobody on YouTube is going to be able to read this at all. Groovy. Next thing we learn is that we can probably... No? Really? Web 2.0. Hold on for a second, hold on. Let's pop out of here. Look at this. What do we got? Oh, look at you. Look at you. 200%, yo. What do we got now? Full screen size. All right. Can you read that? Maybe a little bit more. What is it? Alt spacebar? That is not what I want. How about escape key? How about F11 key? How about a little bit more? 300%. Oh, my God. Oh, just for that, I want some more jazz music. All right, now, the Natural Resource Governance Institute, right? This is a video game about playing with your browser settings. In any event, you've been invited to meet with top officials. Let's learn more about the current situation in Petronia below the fold. Don't right-click. It's awkward. What you'll discover, you can expect to learn about significant social, economic, and political challenges, and you can expect to do a whole lot of reading, right? Identify the mechanisms behind the so-called resource scourge, the Dutch disease. I've always enjoyed having the Dutch disease. And you can use the Natural Resource Charter to frame the interrelated policy decisions that can lead to sustainable development in resource-rich economies. Isn't this amazing? Aren't you so glad we're watching this today? Oh my god, I'm going to lose my entire viewership. All 3 of you are going to be completely pissed off at me at this point. So this is our history. We can drag it back and forth because video codecs like dragging things back and forth. They're well optimized for this kind of movement. Makes me a little seasick, but 60 years ago they got independence. 40 years ago, instead of independence, they got authoritarianism. 10 years ago, you have economic reforms, first elections 6 years ago, and at the same time you get some resources, opposition party elected into power, and now you are committed to reforms in resource governance. That looked like a devil sign for a second. What is this? I guess that means that we're supposed to scroll it back and forth because engagement. We accept the mission. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm going to turn that down even more. Jesus, that's loud. Dear developers, please implement something more than a Boolean volume control. Thank you. Drive through. Thank you for flying with Petronia Airways. Before we land, we're pleased to offer our passengers some tips. Excuse me. Select another mission. Okay, here's the UI tutorial, ladies and gentlemen, with a nice, smiling, happy person in a nice, smiling, happy hat thing with some nice, smiling, happy buttons. Yeah, we can do this. We have a toolbar. Our toolbar is there. Our toolbar does things. It's got a briefcase. The briefcase has PDF files. All right, navigating. Click on the forward and back arrows to return to a previous point in the mission. Hooray! It's mission based. It's a rail shooter. Any second now, we're gonna get the crosshairs, right? This indicates our progress through the mission. Okay, groovy. This is our glossary. This is our briefcase. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. All right, in our briefcase, we will find briefcasey things. Awesome. That's actually the stuff that they want you to learn, but it's all dry and boring, so they stick it over there as, like, bonus stuff. But you need to, like, get an achievement to, like, click on all of the things, and it shows up on Steam for you. But, web game, what are you gonna do? Anyway, you can turn audio on or off. All videos include full-text transcripts. Is the audio... Okay, the audio's on because you can't tell if the audio's on or off until it's really, really on, and then it hurts your... Then it hurts your ears. Wow. So I watched the levels on that. That went up into yellow, even though I've got the gain at like negative 14 decibels, which is like more than twice as quiet as it ought to be. Anyway, let's start the mission. I apologize for the audio levels, whatever. Not a lot I can do about it. Ooh, desert. Helicopter. Oh my god. The Bay of Heroes. Okay, right on. The decisions we take today will affect many generations to come. God, that's loud. Oh, man. We will work tirelessly to use our oil for the development of Petronia. It makes people happy, for better things. All sorts of wonderful things. Except then you get the Dutch disease. Don't be daft. Aha. You can tell he's a troublemaker, 'cause he's bald. Only the bald people are the troublemakers. The fish people, well, you know.
Petropantera stock skyrockets as the junior energy company closes in on a big deal in oil-rich Petronia.
Petropantera CEO Alain Lille announces that the deal with the former regime is in the best interests of Petronia.
President Sayala, recently elected on her promises of economic development in Petronia, is asking for more time to review the government strategy on E01.
As far as like intro cutscenes go, this one's kind of long. I mean, to be honest, the fact that they actually have a seek bar on their intro cutscene is kind of awesome. What kind of video game, they're just expecting me to like click the button and go on to the next actual gameplay, right? We're probably supposed to be paying attention to this because these are people who I'm going to care about, but they're going to talk to me and they're going to tell me who they are anyway as part of the... I assume there's a tutorial part. Maybe it's just a video tutorial and you have to like jump right into like calculus and statistics and linear algebra and stuff. You were the yellow pawn. Oh my god. Yay for the graphics. Welcome to the Republic of Petronia. Hurrah. I can replay. Wow. I can definitely replay if I want to. I would like to continue, however. E15, Office of the President, Presidential Palace, Capital City. Dun, 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 dun. Did the music went away? Oh, I have to push the button. When it blinks at me, I have to push at it. You and the team have arrived at the Presidential Palace. It looks vaguely Byzantine. Vaguely. Maybe Spanish Moroccan? Maybe Dinka? I don't know. Anyway. We have to go down. Down, beneath the palace. Aha, into the basement, where we find the doors. The lovely crosshatched, very low-res doors on the lovely crosshatched, very low-res carpet. Talk to me. A to Z Technocrat. Ooh, buttons. What happens if I push the button? Oh, A to Z Technocratic are relating to or characterized by a system of governance in which policies and decision-making are dominated by technical experts. Go away. Just go away. All right. Little Miss Technocrat. Your election promise was to analyze all options. And most Petronians agree with that. So we can't analyze options. We require your advice to tell us whether or not we should do business with you. Aha. See, our team brings the knowledge that they seek, or, we'll push random buttons and see what happens, because that's what we do in every video game. But, we're committed. That's what they do in government, right? That's exactly what goes on in government. I've seen it happen. I watch the news. Anyway, we are committed to transforming the country by using the oil revenues to improve people's lives and create a better future. How? See, this is why people get elected, because they can say things like that. In any event, we want us to move into production under the fiscal terms my predecessors, finger quotes, negotiated. There should be like an underscore for anything that's finger quotes. So what do they actually mean by negotiated when they have finger quotes? We know what they mean by fiscal terms. We don't know what they mean by negotiated, however. In any event, we need a strategy in place before signing off on the development of our biggest natural asset. This is where I need your help. Maybe I'm not the Petropantera. Maybe I'm someone else. I'm the lily guy. No, I'm the yellow pawn. I'm good at being the yellow pawn. I've played Sorry many times in my life. I need your expertise. Sure. Share your questions with the president. I have questions about... what are your top priorities? Oh my goodness, this is not a game, this is a scroll wheel. This is carpal tunnel in a box. First and foremost, we need to secure the best possible deal. Okay. Our democratic institutions are young. I was elected in our second ever free election. We must learn from other resource-rich countries, and build good governance early. This is what we call the Greek chorus, essentially. So what kind of reforms are you considering? EIT, Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. An international multi-stakeholder initiative that aims to promote the natural resources transparency and accountability. The email. What? Yeah, everybody knows what a sovereign wealth fund is, lady. That's fine. Anyway, we've got a Natural Resources Advisory Council. That was the little guy up here, right? No, that was NRGC. This is NRAC. NGR. Not guilty reason of insanity. No. Natural Resources. Natural something. That's very exciting. Doesn't he look? He looks excited. The other guy looks a little bit like skeptical, like sure, okay, whatever. But he looks kind of excited. He looks like he's sweating into his 5 o'clock shadow there. How can we best assist you? We need to avoid the resource curse. Yes, thank you. This is the story. This is why we should care. We do care. We want to make the country happy again. So tell me how I can totally screw up and make the country unhappy again. Briefing materials. Skim through them now or add them to your briefcase to read later. Click on the briefcase to access them at any point in your mission. I got it. Oh my god. Really quick, right? right? That is the PDF reader. Thank you, Google. Can I escape? How do I escape from the PDF reader? Can you go away now? No, 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 no. I mean, I'm sure you can read it now, but no. I feel like I'm talking to my cat. That's the download. That's the print. Exit full screen. Oh my god. Thank you, game. Tabs. 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 My kingdom for tabs. So yes, I'm sure these are very important. Excuse me. I'm sure these are terribly important. We're going to read their titles. Silently. I'm going to have a drink. You guys can read the titles. Who's who in Petronia? I don't want to. All right. So here we'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll push the buttons because there's buttons that can be pushed. Isn't that amazing? I move something from one internal list to a different internal list, right? Because game programming. So now we're going to have another meeting. How much carpal tunnel do we get out of this one? I'll entertain the cameraman. So Franz is finalizing his presentation on the resource curse. Oh my goodness, more hands. Okay, so if you're a little hand phobic, you might not want to play this game. That's fine, I understand. Now I can't stop looking at everyone's hands because they're a little bit frightening. These are probably people that I'm supposed to care about, right? You're the Minister for Energy. You've got a bulbous bouffon. You are the CEO of the National Oil Company. Okay, sure, you got the glasses. You're the CEO of Petronia. Okay, so this is not me. You are definitely not a yellow pawn. You're the white guy with glasses. Fair enough. And this is Sam, the superintendent. He lives in the basement and he takes care of the building, but provides comic relief to our fair heroes. This is Mayor Leola of the Neftala district. Well, I'm sorry, Mayor. I don't mean to chuckle at your misfortune. In any event, stakeholders. More stakeholders. Is there going to be a quiz? This is basically just one of those memory games, right? I'm going to have to, like, put the right people into the right jobs that they do. Local content of the industry. Support Petronian jobs and businesses. Hooray! Advocating for transparency. You're the cub reporter on the beat. I can drag their faces around. Okay. Oh my goodness. Someone's been playing with their snap physics. That's lovely. Thank you very much, Mr. Video Game Developers. You can bet you have fun at lunchtime. Anyway, this is Maya Lumela, and she's the other reporter. She's the grizzled, cynical reporter who relearns how to appreciate the finer, small, little things in life. Because democracy is fragile. It's like a little soap bubble that goes pop every time you vote. Anyway, let's start the meeting. Speak to the different council members about their concerns and decide whether you agree or disagree with their points of view. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer. Well, I disagree with everything because it's fun that way. Do I agree or disagree with the statement that is being associated with... Oh, that's interesting. I can't... But I can... I can't go there. No. Oh, there's something over here that prevents me from going there. But anyway... If I go over here, no, I can just cover his face. Okay, whatever. I'm concerned about the corruption associated with the industry. For a new democracy like ours, it's often the biggest factor in falling victim to the resource curse. Oh, corruption. Well, sure. Who wouldn't be concerned about corruption? It's not the only factor. Oh, my goodness. This is like the online training we have at work. Stuff, numbers. Okay, so yes or no? No, then. All right, next. Do you agree? It could hurt our other industries. I don't agree. Haha. Oh, it made me read something anyway. How do I push buttons that don't make me read things? What's going on here? Right. Having an abundance of natural resources can be a mixed blessing. But, you know, it's good for all of the other sectors of your economy when people have jobs and can go have jobs, right? Government largesse, however, is not necessarily going to help things. The state should maintain its ownership of our oil. Petnock. Oh my god. If that's the name of your company, you should not be allowed to keep it. Absolutely not. The Pet Knock. The Network Operations Center for all of the little animals that you keep on campus. Yes, absolutely. This responsibility shouldn't fall to foreign oil companies. Well, if you're worried about corruption, right, who do you worry more about? The multinational corporations or the national corporations? There isn't a good answer to that one, is there? I click no because I can. It'll make me read the exact same thing no matter what I click anyway, so my life is just a rail shooter and I have no actual control about what's going on around me. Okay, it seems that to avoid the resource course, it's necessary to possess strong governance institutions before the discovery of oil. Mama. Well, so whether or not I agree with this person, it's kind of too late for that, right, stupid lady? I mean, yeah, I think that's what this guy's expression is. It's like, But, you know, so yes, I agree. Hooray. Thanks. That doesn't help here, does it? Why did you say that? Who are you? You're a mayor, right? Oh, you're the MP, right? Sure. Why would you say that? No. Haha. There is no evidence. Has never been negatively. Aha. So we know who the bad guy is now, right? You're the bad guy. Oh, and now we get a musical interlude because of bad guys. All right. Sounds like we got a whole bunch of buttons to push and words to read, but no actual gameplay yet. There've been a lot of negative content. I have like resistance against negative energy. It's on my ring. It used to be cursed, but I read a scroll on it and it got better. I can't try. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Aha. They have a charter. We would like you to sign it. Alright, so. Okay, it's gonna wait for the button. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna put in a break. We're gonna go on to the next episode because this is such amazing fun. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see what happens next. My name is Mig. I'd like to thank you very much for sticking around to the end of this episode. I don't blame you if you left, but it's fun to make fun of it, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure we're learning something if you like actually pause and read the words that are there, because I only leave them up for 10 seconds while I'm making fun of them. In any event, do please feel free to click the like and the subscribe. For now, we are 10-7. Over and out.